some recent spots using humor to connect with voters. But does it work? Joining us now, pollster Frank Luntz. He reviews the so-called funny political ads, reveals which hit and what missed. But before we do that, Frank, what kind of risk is comedy when it comes to political ads?
It's a significant risk. The benefit is that it draws attention to the candidate, it helps you remember the candidate's name, and it usually works at the beginning when you've got someone who's unknown. But the danger, Brian, is if it goes too far, if it's seen as frivolous, and in this environment where people are mad as hell and not going to take it anymore, they really don't want to laugh at politics.
Okay, here's somebody not many people knew about, so she took that risk. U.S. Senate candidate Joni Ernst out of Iowa. Listen.
I'm Joni Ernst. I grew up castrating dogs on an Iowa farm. So when I get to Washington, I'll know how to cut pork.
Joni Ernst, mother, soldier, conservative.
My parents taught us to live within our means. It's time to force Washington to do the same. To cut wasteful spending, repeal Obamacare, and balance the budget. I'm Joni Ernst, and I approve this message because Washington's full of big spenders. Let's make them squeal.
Right, but Frank, do you approve that message?
No, because first off, I'm never going to shake her hand based on what she does. Secondly, she looks too happy. She looks like it's almost like a joke to her. And for the voters of Iowa, cutting wasteful Washington spending isn't a joke. It's serious. If she had smiled a little bit less, if the joke had seemed more ironic rather than forced, she would have done better.
But a lot of people say she increased her name value and people started running it from everywhere. But we'll see. All right.
Significantly.
Okay.
Significantly.
All right. So the Democratic Congressional Committee put out this ad. It's called Sick and Broke.
Round the makers of the government shutdown game comes Sick and Broke. The game Republicans play with your health. And it starts from the moment you're born. Roll the dice and see how poorly you would do. Pre-existing conditions? Go back 2 spaces. Try again. If you're a lady, you're out of luck. Double your premiums.
What?
Keep going. It has to get better. Pay another $6,400. Looks like no matter what you do, you lose when you play Sick and Broke. The game Republicans play with
the whole ad. It's a game of life, Sick and Broke, about our life. What do you think?
It works for Democrats who like to make fun of Republicans. It won't work for independents or Republicans. Once again, if it's not based on reality, it is not going to be successful in an environment that demands results, demands solutions, and demands answers.
Yeah, and by the way, go online, and you might have seen this, the Matt Rosendale ad with the drone. You really think when he shoots a drone out of the sky, when you talk about surveillance and is everyone watching you, you like that message?
I like that message. It's shocking. It draws people's attention. I don't think he wins, but I think that's the kind of message that puts him on the radar. And, Brian, we're doing this all over the country, and I want people who are watching, go to luntzglobal.com. I'll repeat it again.
Okay.
luntzglobal.com, and you too can dial the best ads of 2014.
All right, and you'll talk about it. Frank Luntz, thanks so much.
Thank you.